She lied to you. She had nachos last night.
This is Jamin. He likes early morning runs in foreign countries. This is Hillary, and she likes nachos in pretty much any country. Their current location? Amsterdam. First things first, the couple kicks things off with an early morning run. We never got to go inside Anne Frank's house. Tune into the podcast to listen to him whine about that. Perfect transportation for when you've given up and you're just going to be single. King's Day was a lot of fun, it looks like.
We are in Amsterdam, and due to expense and the lack of options, we are staying in a hostel, but we looked out. This hostel is actually really nice. This is a Generator hostel. This is Generator Amsterdam. And it's basically like a nice hotel room. So this building actually used to be dormitory of a university, and then it sold to Generator, who turned it into a hostel. So there's some restaurants on the lower levels, things like that, and then several levels of little hotel rooms, basically like this. So it's basically a bed, and then it does have an ensuite toilet and shower as well. So everything you get in a hotel room, just on a little bit more of the economic side here in Amsterdam. This hostel is a little bit different than others in that we have our own private room, and several of the hostels that we looked into do provide that option, but the most dominant option is a dormitory style. So picture a large room full of bunk beds with a shared bathroom. They also have other options of rooms with just beds in them, that maybe you have a private room and then a shared bathroom. But here in Amsterdam at Generator Hostel, we actually have an ensuite. Great view of the park. Hostels are also a little different than hotels in that there's more of a social aspect to them. They're typically filled with younger people. So when we're here, people ask me for life advice because I'm the oldest person they've ever met. We were just excited to find a place, a really nice place to stay in Amsterdam. We really wanted to come here, but due to the cost of a lot of the Airbnbs, we didn't know if we would be able to until we found Generator Hostel. So we were excited to snag this room and have a great place to stay.
Find out what raw delicacy Hillary's fishing for today.
Today, I've been on the lookout for a herring sandwich. You can usually only get them at like kind of street food vendors. It's not really something you necessarily get in a restaurant. So we found one, and I'm about to try it. It's sweet pickle. It's kind of like eating sushi. It looks raw, but they've frozen it and done other things to it to make sure it's safe. It is literally a hot dog bun. So like the kind you buy in the grocery store. Like it's just a basic hot dog bun. But it's good. It's all good. I'm gonna eat the whole thing, I think. It was pretty good.
I'll pass.
Here in Amsterdam, before you come, everyone leads you to believe that there are just stroopwafels like littering the streets, but they were actually a little bit harder to find. But we went to Melly's Stroopwafels, so I got caramel on mine.
That's more like it.
Yeah, that's really good. It's super sweet. The waffle is just a little bit crisp, and then the chocolate and caramel are really nice together. It's pretty good.
know there are more bicycles than people in Amsterdam? I wouldn't lie to you. Look it up.
We just got caught up in a parade and we don't know what they're fighting for. We don't know what it's all about, but it was fun and interesting, and they had music in English. Bad Moon Rising.
Hillary is still not sure on why that parade was taking place.
We are about to go inside Foodhallen. It's a food hall full of all kinds of street food. They've got all kinds of stuff. I saw nachos. I'm a big nachos lover. They've got pizza. They've got Vietnamese food. They've got barbecue. They've got all kinds of stuff. Fish and chips, Mediterranean food, all kinds of stuff. I don't know how we're gonna decide, guys. We're gonna do our best, and then we're gonna show you how good it tastes.
Sampler plate, so it is pork belly, pulled pork, and moink balls, which are meatballs wrapped in bacon. It's like meat, and a little more meat.
Jamin has selected meat and potatoes. Surprise, surprise.
Could I use some of your chicken nachos? Delicious. It probably makes me too happy. I've never had nachos in Holland, so let's see what it tastes like. I'm probably gonna love them. Not bad.
She lied to you. She had nachos last night. She said she never had them in Holland. She had them last night.
That is true. Wow, I totally forgot. I had nachos last night. I already forgot.
So what else do you think she's been lying about? More cheese? At least this dish has some cultural relevance to it.
We got some Bitterballen. It is something that is very Dutch, and you should try whenever you can, because it's basically fried cheese. Hot.
It's real hot.
In Belgium, there were a lot of croquets that they would give you with different meals. It reminds me a little bit of that. And mustard is indeed sweet, which is really surprising. Everybody's watching me eating, I'm so conscious. Wow, the truffle's very strong. You're gonna like this one, Jenna. Jim is gonna like this one.
So we are about to take a canal cruise here in Amsterdam. It's going to go all through the canals, and it also has cheese and drinks. So that seemed like a good combination. So we're going to do it.
It's a really famous Airbnb. They actually have a free weed delivery service. To our left is the oldest houseboat in Amsterdam. This one is about 150 years old, and it's actually the only houseboat in Amsterdam that's still allowed to flush out its contents into the canals.
My hair looks like big. Looks really big.
There's some unexpected things about Amsterdam. I thought I honestly thought there'd be a lot more water.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
But,
yeah. Well,
yeah.
and we did not stay in the city center. So, I guess in the grand scheme of things we did, but not so close to so much of the really old features. And so we weren't really on the water and the canals as much as I would have thought either.
I was kind of surprised by that.
I loved the parks. There were some really pretty parks, and that's always nice. It's nice to break up such a fast-paced city with something like that. And I will say, there's a lot more people here, and vehicles, and traffic, and all kinds of stuff than I remembered. So
yeah, it definitely felt like a big city.
Yeah,
especially coming from Bruges, that was so like small and quaint. Like it just felt big. That's it for Amsterdam, and now we are headed to Luxembourg.
That's right.
One of the smallest countries in the world. Neither of us have been there.
Yeah. And if you want to hear about our adventures here in Amsterdam, check out the latest episode of the Travel FOMO podcast.
Yep, we'll tell all our stories there, and hope to see you there. If not, just come along with us.
Life is short.
Wonder wow.
Thanks for joining us on another adventure. Be sure to like and subscribe.
There's only two things I can't stand in this world: people intolerant of other people's cultures, and the Dutch.